Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm back doing a review of Life After Lockup, Love After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 25, Downward Spirals. Alright, let's jump right into it, y'all. Alright, so we get Challenge Face Michael and Sarah. So basically, they talk to her house, and he said he's just so stressed. He is just stressed the elf out. He's stressed out, he's stressed out, he's stressed out. And why he's stressed out? Because him and Maria has been doing a lot of arguments. A lot of arguments to the point that cops is being called. And he don't want that. It's too much. I mean, he said he been through a lot of cops this time when he was freaking dealing with her. Then all that time he would did himself the act. So being with her is like law enforcement's always knocking at the door. And then one time he was trying to leave and everything, she stopped in traffic and stepped by him, trying to scream at him, yelling at him. So here goes Sarah was like, I didn't know he was going through that. So you should have told me, you should talk to me and everything. I was saying, the whole time he was saying that whole story, and I was just sitting here watching. Oh, is that supposed to be sad? Is that supposed to be sad? I don't know, but Sarah act like she had her heartstrings pulled heavily based on what he was saying. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, he's stressed. He's stressed. Stress that he caused. So they're going to try to make, well, she said she want to be there with him, be there for him and everything. She's trying to make it work with Malcolm as well and try and get a common ground and see how this work out. And he got to be able to understand that you are part of the picture. And if he can't get good graces with you, that it's not going to work out. I would say whatever. As long as he do good for his children, when you know he's not really that great for his children, what's the point of that? Okay? And I said, what the hell Michael happiness got to do with Malcolm happiness has to do with you and Challenge Face Michael? Let Challenge Face Michael be the baby daddy, let him take care of the kids, all that stuff. He ain't have to be all good graces with Challenge Face Michael. Alright, as long as he respect with the children and not to do anything, it's alright. Whatever. So I went to the hotel room and they sitting there talking. And I said, how long he's in this hotel room? Like really, he's been in that hotel room for a long time. Like, is he not going anywhere else? Who was paying for that stuff? And I know last time I checked, he don't have no job. So who was paying for that? But he's sitting there, they talking. Got the babies there. And Sarah was like, look, Challenge Face Michael, listen. Challenge Face Michael, come to my house. You don't have to be staying in a hotel. You can stay with me and the girls. Help me out. When I go out and everything. You can be with the girls. And you have to stay here. And we're going to try to be co-parent. And we do what we got to do for the girls. He said, that was good. That was working out and everything. And I think that's a great idea. It's cool. Lo and behold, the thing flipped. It was like, be there for the children, all that stuff. And he said, hold up, Ma. Keep holding her, Ma. Keep holding her, Ma. I said, who the hell is she? All right. He said, listen, Ma, listen. You keep saying about me being there with the girls, all that stuff, but I've been there for them. I've been there for them. When you gave birth, I was there. When this is that, I was there. I said, no, you weren't. No, you weren't at all being there. She gave birth to both her daughters, and you were nowhere near to be found. You FaceTime after the fact, after she gave birth. So don't lie. Don't lie. He said be there. And he was like, yo, because we not working out, you try to figure us out over them. Let me be the father because I'll be a good father to my kids. And because I'm not good with you, that you taking out the kids with me. I was like, I said, first of all, you delusional to think you are doing great with your kids. You haven't been there for the kids. And then Sarah was like, oh, the court case, that's what he didn't court case, so he had to go through that. He was doing stress Maria. No, he didn't come to the court case because he was doing some stupid stuff and he shouldn't have been doing. And that make him miss the court date. Don't try to blame and not that Maria stuff is not stressing him that out that he could miss that court date. He knows exactly what he was doing. Please, don't be making excuses. And she said, you haven't been there. And I said, yes, I am, because you allow us affect the parent to me with my kids. I was like, in some way, shape, or form, I think he kind of telling the truth. But in some shape, or form, you was delusional, Michael. Think you've been there for your kids. Like you was a super dad of the year. No, you not. You know you not at all. You know you wasn't basically running around chasing other people, but you're not being there for your kids like that. So don't act like you are there. All right. And Sarah, you also were chipping for him trying to see if he could get good graces with you. I said yes, he'd be parenting. If he was about the kids, let it be about the kids. Because if it was really about the kids, you wouldn't have to be giving him all this chances. Let him not come straight up. Listen, you don't be there. Give me child support. Give me this. Give that. Whatever. Visitations. They call it cut the chase. You doing all this dancing around because of what? He know he could get with you. And now you get pissed off. You took Aviana with you and left the baby with her. I said, what are you leaving the baby for? Take that baby too. You don't trust him around to travel with your kids all over the place, so you gonna trust him at the hotel? Girl, bye. Whatever. Next, move on. Lindsay Scott. I don't got much to say about this girl. She's pissed off. She's still pissed off. It continued from last week. She threw all out her stuff out that place. Took pictures of it. The mom was like, what is going on? She's like, you is doing too much. You don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid because you really have a hard time being attached to somebody. You the same thing with me. You tolerate people. You don't really be getting there and loving people. The only person you really give your heart and love to is your daughter. But everybody else, even with me, you tolerate me. All that stuff. And instead, I was like, ooh. And he said, what you mad for? Mad for? And she said, I want to physically hurt him. I want to physically hurt him. Oh, because your fantasy bubble that you trying to coop up a scam and scheme behind his back is not working, boo-boo. You can't get your girlfriend to stay next to the thing. He reneged on his promise. Oh, you mad? Oh, she mad. So she want to hurt him so bad. Scott came. That's the end of their scene, and that's all I'm going to give with that scene. That's it. We'll see more about that. Chevelle and Quaylon, a.k.a. Bert Mark. So, Chevelle, Maila is talking. They at some kind of cabin, was whatever they in, and they coloring on a table. And Maila said, and Daddy gonna come around, and Daddy be here. And she said, no, Daddy's not right here right now, but you did miss Daddy. And she genuine conversation, carrying a conversation with the girl, still calling the boy daddy, all that stuff. And I said, oh my gosh, I'm cringing when I was watching the scene. I said, girl, you is keeping up with the race with this daddy business. I was like, enough with the daddy business. You got this girl who hooked on a guy so fast. You messed up the relationship. He's not around. And he said, no matter what happened to me and daddy, he just said we both would love you. It's like he gonna continue with the relationship with the girl even after you broke up. No. Find the baby father. Where have you been? You never mentioned him since the show. You put it on Quaylon and said, I ain't had to teach Bert Mark how to be a father. I ain't had to teach him like that. He been there, he spent time with my healer. He did this in my healer. He did that in my healer. Yes, that's fine, the good and dandy. But that's not the child's father. You got this girl attaching and calling him daddy, 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 all that stuff like that. And she wants y'all all together. She wants y'all to be together in the trip and all that stuff. I was like, and she was carrying on the conversation, keeping the conversation with the daddy business. I said, oh my gosh. I mean, yes, that girl is so young and she could get her heart broken. But you let this girl go get her heart broken because you carry this on with this daddy facade for so long. Okay, girl. So, Bert Mark called his sister and told the sister that he going to Branson. She said, Branson, what is that Branson? He said, well, Chevelle's at Branson. He trying to get his family back. He want to get Chevelle back and everything. And I was like, when we on a little break, she just up and went on another date under some man face. And then here goes the sister. Oh, that said more about her, Chevelle than you. I would say, girl, bye. He messed up. He was talking to some other female while he was trying to talk with Chevelle, trying to play it off, all that stuff like that. Trying to be a player, got caught, and now he want his family back. He want his daughter. He want Chevelle. He want this, all that stuff. So she said, I am not supporting this. He said, you want to go ahead and do some stupid stuff, that's on you, but I'm not supporting it. He said, oh, you got to have her back and all that stuff like that. If you don't rock with me and all that stuff, I don't care. I would say, yeah, all right. Okay, Bert Mark. You don't care. Nobody else care. Do what you got to do. You want to go to Branson now. Chevelle took Dmark. You know, Dmark is, I said, oh, look at Dmark. Okay. Like little chocolate stuff. Dmark was like, he going. And she told him that she went on a date with Jay. He said, Jay? My Jay? My friend Jay, light skin freckles face Jay. She said, yeah. He put my chair up. He feed me some grapes. He feed me this. And he was like, oh my God. And she said, I don't know how this is going on with that thing because I still end up with Quaylon. He said, oh, girl. Dmark was over it. He was so over it with this girl. She said, yeah, I don't know. I'm still in love with Quaylon. I can see how this is going to figure out with us because I just can't get over him yet like that. And yes, he hurt me right now but I still love him and we're going to try to figure this out because I don't know how this will go, but I still got heart for Quaylon. I said, All right, move on. Andrea Lamar. There's another people I just can't stand, especially Andrea. She doing the most. But in this scene, I kind of understand a little bit what she was saying, but I understand a little bit what Lamar's saying. But at the same time, y'all just always screaming and arguing. It's like, calm yourself down. Can y'all sit there and have an adult conversation? Y'all freaking 40 years old, having these full-blown arguments all the time. And I was like, what's the point? Your kids didn't even have more sense than y'all. Can y'all just sit down and just talk? Y'all would get through a lot of things done. And y'all would have a common understanding if y'all just sit there and talk and stop screaming and yelling and hollering at a time. So she's sitting there all pissed off. He walking up the stairs. He said, what's up with that? She said, what's going on? All that stuff. Basically, the whole conversation was about how he lied and told her that, how he lied and hid the fact that he took Priscilla to see Crystal. And the fact you try to tell her daughter to be deceitful and lie to her mother. Now, my point is, I agree with Andrea to the point that he didn't have to lie. He could have said, be straight up. Now, I don't know the extent that she was trying to keep Priscilla away from her sister, but that's messed up. But she called it to Andrea, she said, no, it was freaking Lamar, it must be Lamar, what's his responsibility to tell Priscilla that she has a sister and everything. But somehow it's blaming on me because Shantae is pissed off mad at me that I didn't tell Priscilla that she has a sister, which is messed up. You should have told the girl. But yes, Lamar is the father to Shantae, so he should have told Priscilla a long time ago. But at the same time, you didn't have to hide. Now, what you did messed up, Lamar, is that you told Priscilla and kept it a secret so she won't tell the mom. I said, first of all, if you say that Andrea cannot keep you away from your daughter, and that's you, and she can't tell you what to do, and you gonna do what you gotta do for my daughter, she can't tell you, so then why lie then? If that's the case, why you lied? You didn't have to lie. If you feel that strongly that Andrea can't tell you anything about your daughter, well, she can't, because that's your daughter, and if you want to take your other daughter to see your other daughter, you have every right to do it. But let her know. And don't lie about it. She said, fine, why you didn't have to tell me? Why you didn't tell me? Why you had to hit it a secret? That's the point. That's why I agree with Andrea to the point. You should have just told her. Now, if after you told her, Andrea was still on that F business, then I would cuss her out. And I said, no, you cannot stop him from taking his daughter to see his other daughter. That's what you wrong. But the fact you would have lied and hide it behind her back, and then when to tell Andrea, that's when you messed up. You should have told her. And as she was on that, then we will cuss her out. That should be the wrong. But I do agree, well, you should have told her. Especially you taking her daughter. Now, at the same time, you don't have to lie. You don't have to lie. Be straight up. If you feel strongly to say, listen, no. And you shouldn't even let that go along that far. Keeping your two daughters away from each other like that. Because Andrea, no. Tell Andrea to shut her behind down and be quiet. And pray her Bible if she want to pray. Shoot. Do something like that. So they arguing all that stuff back and forth. She taking pictures down. I said, oh, you was an angry black woman, huh? No, I'm not saying that. But she's angry. She pissed off. She taking pictures down. And I said, oh, okay. What's that going to do? Did I hurt anybody? Oh, you taking pictures down? Okay. And Omar saying something. She said, why you talking about me? I hear you upstairs. I hear you upstairs. Why you keep talking about me? And she said, if I'm all too much for you, why you with me? And that's a 100% question right there. That's $1,000% question right there. Why are y'all with each other? Lamar, why are you still with Andrea? She doing the most. I would have been left her behind. Shoot, when I first saw in the first episode, I was like, oh, she's too much. She's too much. So y'all both love that misery. Y'all both love misery, so y'all deal with that. Brittany and Marcelino, I can't. Brittany needs to start building some boundaries because her mother gonna make her drive her crazy. And Marcelino is very worried and upset that she is not giving tough love to her mother. She said, I don't know. I'm worried because she called her mom. Her mom's not answering. She was not responding to a phone call. She thinks she's responsible for pushing her mother over the edge. I said, listen, your mom is a grown woman. She could do what she needs to do, and you need to do what you need to do, and you need to start building boundaries. Now, you can't set that straight. You need to figure that out because you got 3 young kids you got to worry about. 3 young kids. And you up here chasing your mom, chasing your mom, chasing your mom. And said, if I see that, I'm going to drag her. I'm going to take her to the detail rehab center and all that stuff like that. And I'll make her go like she said, you got to go willingly. He said, yes, she got to go willingly. Because if he drag her and take her there, she going to leave right back out. So, y'all get it together. So they were trying to get the keys. She was not answering the door. So Marcelina bribed the little receptionist and said, you only answer cute and everything. Let me give you the $20 tips. You can get some nails done and everything. And I can just give you 15 minutes. I can go on this door and check her out. She said, oh, 15 minutes. That's it. That's all you're going to get. And that's how the episode ended because she just went in. But that wasn't the last story. Now, Amber Puppy. And Puppy was like, she just felt weird. And she said, what's going on the next day? And the mom said, listen, no hanky-panky in my house. What's going on? I'm worried about you. Don't try to be going out too much. She said, Mom, I'm all right and everything. Because she know her mom was worried about her. Because last time she was going to on stuff, she went to deep end. She got back in prison. So, especially when she's too stressed. And now she's upset with Vince because Vince is not giving the money that he supposed to promise her when he supposed to adopt Puppy. And everything. So she's upset about that. And now she don't even know what her future with Amber's going to be. Because Amber is not giving her signs that it could be anything more. So she worried about that. Amber said, listen, you just got out. Let's take it slow. Let's do this. So Amber had to go to work. And Amber was in confessionals at one time. And her phone started ringing. I said, what's going on? They answered the phone from somebody from jail. She accepted the call. She said, hey, baby. He said, hey, beautiful. I said, oh, it's the man voice. I said, I could have sworn Amber was not like a man. I said, oh, she playing the game. Maybe she didn't like Vince. But she got somebody in the freaking facility that she's like, and she was all hot and bothered. And so I can't wait. Everything gonna be good when you get out and everything. And everything will be good. We're gonna be great together. We're gonna be all right. I'm so excited when I can get out. I love you. She said, I love you too. I said, oh, Amber, you got a secret. So all this time you was playing off like you was not like Vince. Maybe she was not attracted to Vince. But she is not off men either. So I was like, oh, Amber. Oh. Puppy go, ooh. Puppy love you so much. And Amber, you playing games. I don't know how to tell y'all that. I don't know what Amber gonna do, but we will see more about that. But that was life at the Lockup, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Also share my videos. Y'all appreciate everyone who has supported me. Continue support. Continue sharing my videos. Get my name out there. I appreciate doing all that stuff. Catch me on Sunday for live. I'm gonna do a live every Sunday. That's my goal is to do a live, and I'm gonna be talking about power, and I'm probably gonna talk about coloring on it, the overall season. So stay tuned to that, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.